Alright, this is part 2, or I guess 3. I had to cut the first one in half. So maybe that'll be one video, maybe it'll be 2. This is the real second part. I'm going to look at mainly these 3 games, and even then mainly these 2 games. And this might be short. So this is the first case I show off as one that I made. I think I took out the health and safety precautions thing, so I'll put that in. Wario Touch is a strange game. It's not as inspired as the other Wario games because a lot of the team was not on this one. They were working on Twisted for the Game Boy Advance. So this one kind of feels like more tech demo-like than... I know Wario is mostly tech demo franchise, WarioWare. But this one very much feels like a DS tech demo. It's okay though. You can't keep your hands off it. I like the orange, the scribbles, it's cute. Next we have Metroid Prime Hunters. This one is an okay game. It's just Metroid Prime on the DS. A bit of a stripped down experience. But this box art, a little bit of a boring composition, but the shininess, reminiscent of Metroid Prime 2 is very cool. Oh my god, the back looks awesome. You can oh my god, I love how they show different things that when you shine it differently, you see them better. Has the Rumble Pack compatibility. This is another Mario 64 DS type of game where they were going for like this hardcore market, similar to like maybe kind of a Switch vibe, or I guess Game Boy Advance. I don't know the manual. That's just the game. I will take it out of the sleeve so you can see it even better. And this is just, to me, I just love the very smooth texture. So excessively shiny. You can even see it reflects off just the right things. I feel like very deliberately. Then the spine also has that. I'm gonna move the light a little bit. I don't know if this will do anything. I didn't really move it as much as I thought I would. Then this part that was already really cool in the box just pops out and just looks amazing out of it. I love when companies do this. I'm trying to find as many shiny box arts as possible. It's being a bit of a collecting sub-goal. Because it's like there's not many lists out there of people being like, oh, here are all the shiny boxes. So I kind of want to be the guy to be like, okay guys, Bejeweled 3 has a slipcase that's shiny. Okay, next we're going to have Wario Master of Disguise. This game is super confused. I feel like it's just so... I don't even know. It's by some weird second-party studio. What are they called? Suzak. I can't recall any other games Suzak made. And this one is basically they take the concept of Wario's transformations. This isn't a Wario Land game, but they take that concept and they make it so you draw them with the DS touchscreen. And it's okay. There are a lot of aspects of it that are terrible. Like the controls are kind of poor. Having to do the touchscreen thing on the fly, it's whatever, and a lot of it is very slow. It's kind of like it's kind of mediocre. Not the greatest puzzle game. I really don't like the graphics. I feel like the style just looks so soft in a bad way, while also looking very busy. Like if you look at Wario, of course that's Thief Wario. I think he might have a no, he doesn't have a normal form in this game. But like, let's focus on the sprite. Might be in the manual, but come on. It's just, you see, it's soft, but you still can't make out details. Like his eyes, his chin looks very blurry. It just doesn't look that good. I just don't like the style that much. The front cover looks interesting, though, except for the logo with the mask. That's a little bit silly. Come on, focus. The mask looks really silly in that logo. I don't like it that much. You open it up. It's kind of weird how this is obviously, like, off-center because of the USRB logo. Oh my god. Maybe I messed up the camera. Maybe I should move the light for real. No, it's not. It's still weird. Maybe I'll just turn it down. It's still a little bit weird, but I'll do for now. Might be a little bit of an issue later. Let's look inside. We got the Nintendo Power insert free gift. The free gift is always just the stupidest shirt ever, where they have an extremely small logo. There's a GameCube version of that. I wonder if people collect that kind of thing. Even the advertised one talking about the Wii has this awesome DS shirt. Nintendo Power throughout the Wii generation lost prevalence even more. I feel like the GameCube was the last generation where it was like really prevalent, like in their marketing and everything. And then as the Wii U started, it set sail. A little bit sad there, but like it was a magazine in 2012. No one was buying it. If you like Wario Master of Disguise, you'll like Custom Robo Arena. These were like their freaking offshoot weirdo games. Like games that they published that were just kind of, I don't know, no one ever talked about. I'm looking at this, I'm really not making the best use of the full screen because I have this holder over half of it, so I try to see it through the monitor. We've got the key art. I don't know, do you say official art or key art? I like saying official art. Elite Beat Agents, for some reason, this was a Touch Generations game, despite being like a normal game. Now we have the manual. This one is cool. I like the manual. It has a lot of personality. I mean, I think I remember it having a lot of personality. You've got the TV, because Wario watches a TV show and gets sucked into it. And you have this nice border with the character art, which looks way better than the actual art in the game. Wario, Count Cannoli, some random details. God, they had this horrible digitized 3D model of Wario that they used in cutscenes. It just looks so ugly. Cutscenes in this game are just very bad. I mean, I'm being negative, but it's not the worst. I mean, this just looks so weird. I just don't like that. I played it a bit. I didn't beat it. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That was a horrible camera angle. I really like the key art of Wario in the forums, though. It looks good. Not as solid as Wario Land 4, but really nothing is. Boxing glove. Sparky Wario. Yeah, these are pretty cool. It's okay, manual. I'm gonna change this orientation to the ground so I don't have to keep holding stuff up too long. Master Disguise is a bit of a... It reminds me of a game like Donkey Kong King of Swing, or something like that, where they're taking this character that has their own series that's mildly popular, and it's kind of like a spin-off of a spin-off, really. And this one is not great. The last game I'm going to look at in this part is WarioWare DIY. This is one of my favorite games for DS. I made a lot of funky little gadgets on it. I like the aesthetic and how there's all these weird symbols and stuff, and has obviously the DIY feel with the scribbles and shit. Almost seems like a fully fleshed out version of the scribbles in this, and it's like the whole thing is this aesthetic. I think the branding must have been different in Japan, because this seems very, like, English focused. Make it yourself. Wario cutout. This is, oh my god, I love the way the back of this looks. You have all this, oh god, come on. Play, go, make. With all the case file looking thing, the tags. Super clean art of Wario. This is how he should look. He looks so nice. Even down to the stupid, like, random base consumer information. It looks like they taped on the Nintendo official seal. There's a pin there. And the spine, it's like shoelaced. It's just cool. Looking inside the game, it has a different little thing there. It says read before you play. Because this game is a little pretty hard to get into for a few reasons. This is a health and safety pamphlet. Club Nintendo, the modern one. Even this is like taped on, which is cool. There's a kind of ugly beigeish color there. You've got the Wi-Fi connection booklet. This game had Wi-Fi a long ago. And if you like WarioWare DIY, you like these other great games. And a WiiWare title is there. You can see the branding, like Partners in Time had all the colors and shit, and this is just white, which is cool. I like it, but it's a little bit jarring. DSiWare, wow. I feel like I haven't seen this like ever. Dragon Quest games on DSiWare, I guess. Flipnotes, DSi, and Facebook. And then WarioWare DIY Showcase is there. I'll just have to flip it over. This was a way to play it on the TV. I never really did anything on the Wii Shop channel, but if I got any game, it would have been this one. But I mean, I could probably just homebrew the Wii to get it, but even this is completely new, like, art, like, presentation. It looks all crafted and stuff. So those inserts are really neat. I'll put them back in. So you can look at the manual, which will probably, oh my god, look at the back of that. It's just such a characterful game. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. I feel like this is going to be fun. Oh, it is. The WarioWare manuals are usually fantastic. I don't remember what the touch one is. I don't think I've ever owned it. But the Smooth Moves one is awesome too. Check the date and time. You get this nice, like, clean images of the map that's used throughout the game. Base controls. You get the hurdles from the timer. Getting started. Micro games. DIY shop games. These were like pre-made games in there. Those are also cool. Get your record grooves on. I made a few songs, mostly made games. It was so much fun. I love sharing my own things in this. Comic Creator. WarioWare Inc., where you did like little jobs. It was a bit of a, I guess, I feel like this was made so that people who didn't really get how to use the program, like game programming thing, could still make something. You just make the graphics, nothing else. DIY Data. This had like so much funny dialogue and like little chat logs, which they didn't have to do, but it's, I always remember checking on those. I think you also had little achievements, which were awesome. You also got music when you did the achievements in the DIY shop. Distribution center. Online jargon. Wireless. I have not, I mean, I have multiple copies of this game and multiple DSs, so I could try